A wonderful way to heal and move on in life is to sit in meditation and allow whatever needs to come up, to feel whatever you need to feel and allow it to pass through you. And you don't need to necessarily judge yourself or go through the trauma again, but what you can do is just simply feel it come up. And what this does is it allows the memory or the emotion to pass through you and allow you to actually heal from this thing, this trauma, this emotion. So what happens is when you meditate, you will quieten the mind, so all that needs to come up will come up. And you can address it in a safe and easy, sometimes not so easy, way. And what happens is you get to a point where you naturally realize what you need to do. You're able to let it go or let it be. And then you come back to your breath or a mantra that you use, the present moment, and you allow what has come up to boil over the pan, to dissolve inside, to disperse, I like to look at it like salt in water dissolving, or pouring hot water on ice, just melts away. And what happens is most people go through life, the majority of people unfortunately go through life, and all these old traumas, we just push it down. When it comes up and we remember the memory or the trauma, and we do that over and over and over and over again, and it piles on. It piles on like a big old pile-on. And the beauty of meditation or scripting, you might want to get out a pen and paper and just write everything that's coming up. And that's a form of meditation as well. It's a really great way. Scripting, meditation, talking in the mirror, it's as pure as it gets. You're looking at yourself deep into the windows of the eyes and the windows of the mind through the eyes. And talk to yourself, whether it's through scripting or speaking to yourself or allowing the mind to quieten down so you truly hear what you need to hear. All of those deep thoughts, they will appear. And it's a beautiful way, it's a real simple way, and it's called self-work, it's called doing the work. And a lot of people, don't really want to do the work, or they want a quick fix or a pill, or, or just drink this feeling away. That's what I did for years. Oh, what are all these feelings? Glug, 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 glug. Don't have the feelings anymore. Yay. And then bang, they come back. They come back with a vengeance. So you have a responsibility. Your parents had a responsibility to bring you up good. Hopefully they did a good job. Some parents didn't, so you might be left with a lot of trauma and a lot of things to work through. But you're responsible now. You're an adult. You're responsible for healing yourself and not passing on all that's deep within you that's causing you suffering and pain. And you can do this safely and effortlessly in many places. And sometimes you might need to go and talk to someone, a professional that can deal with specific things, or you might just want to work through this yourself. So my suggestion to you is to get a pen and paper and write down all the things you want to eliminate in life, all the traumas, all the memories that you no longer want to keep resurfacing. And once a week, sit down and just breathe. Allow one of these things to come up and allow yourself to feel it and just sit in the heart space. And the beauty of the heart, which we don't get told, is the heart can heal anything, if not almost anything, if you allow it to. And it's as simple as putting your intention on the heart space and seeing it like the energy center that it is. It's almost like a vacuum. If you hold your intention and your attention on the heart space, bring in the trauma, the memory, the thing that you want to work through, and just allow it to sit there. Hold it there, and the heart will hug it. The heart will dissolve all that needs to be dissolved. And you will find that you have power over it, and you will realize that this trauma, this past memory that keeps resurfacing is just that. It's from the past. It's no longer got any power over you. It's a story that you keep allowing yourself to replay. And of course, some traumatic things are horrendous and difficult, and absolutely it might not be so easy, absolutely, but it's possible. So if you allow yourself to feel like you're in a safe place, sit there, bring this up, and all you have to do is repeat to yourself, from yourself, I love you. Thank you. I love you. Thank you. I love you. Thank you. You might start bawling your eyes out. You might start crying like you've never cried before. You might start feeling all of these things, but if you keep saying, I love you, thank you, what you're doing is you're pulling yourself into love and gratitude. And this love and gratitude will outweigh the past trauma, the past feelings. And if you keep throwing it out there like a pebble in a pond, just keep chucking out those pebbles, these ripples of gratitude and love will dismantle these stories of the past. You don't have to let any story of your past hold any power over you, because right now is the present moment, and in this present moment you decide what you're going to allow to keep resurfacing or not. So practice this. Make sure you drink lots of water after you do it. Make sure you finish this beautiful healing meditation with something lighthearted, maybe some comedy, or speak to someone that you love, and put on a smile. And even if you don't want to, keep that smile going strong. And once a week, return to this thing. And if you don't feel like it's dissolved after this one session, then just keep doing it until you fully feel it's dissolved. And it will. If you keep going back, you keep putting it into this safe space and choosing to have power over it, to dissolve it, delete it. It's data. At the end of the day, your past trauma, as hard and horrific as it might have been, is data. It's a story. It's data of the past. And you, in this present moment, can choose to delete that data if you safely bring it in, hug it with your heart, and actively dissolve it by saying, I love you, thank you. And do this over and over and over and over and over and over again. This is simple therapy that is non-invasive, and it works. So work through your list. Don't go through life holding on to past traumas, past memories that haunt you still to this day for the rest of your life. Some people do this for 20, 30, 40 years, for their whole lives. I am this, I have this, and they just repeat this past story. Choose to decide that today is the day that you're going to change that story, and you're going to work through this. And it might not be easy sometimes, and yes, you might cry your eyes out, and yes, you might bring up some stuff that you don't want to bring up, but you'll come away from it feeling lighter, feeling better, feeling stronger, feeling wiser, feeling more in tune with life, feeling more like yourself, feeling like the best version of yourself that you've ever been, because you're deleting and dissolving all of this. So have fun with this. Go easy on yourself. Make sure you're in a safe space, in a safe state of mind. Only do this when you're feeling, as strong as you possibly could feel. And have fun working through this list, knowing that you are changing your story and becoming the best version of you. I wholeheartedly believe that you can do this. I trust you. I believe you. I love you. And I'll see you soon.